Welcome to Learn ChatGPT Fast, a quick and easy video course. In this course, we will explore the basics of ChatGPT, a language model developed by OpenAI that can generate human-like responses to text prompts. We will cover the underlying concepts of language modeling, neural networks, and deep learning, which form the basis of ChatGPT's natural language processing capabilities. You will learn how to interact with ChatGPT, choose the right prompts for the best responses, and understand its limitations. We will also dive into advanced topics such as fine-tuning ChatGPT for specific tasks and combining it with other AI models. You will gain an understanding of the latest advancements and research in ChatGPT and its future impact on society. Whether you're a language enthusiast or interested in AI and natural language processing, this course will provide you with a comprehensive overview of ChatGPT and its applications in various fields. So, let's get started and begin our journey of learning ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a state-of-the-art language model developed by OpenAI that uses deep learning algorithms to generate human-like responses to text prompts. It is one of the most advanced language models in the world, capable of generating coherent and contextually appropriate responses to a wide range of text inputs. ChatGPT works by using a massive amount of data to train its neural network, which consists of multiple layers of processing units. During the training process, the model is exposed to a vast corpus of text, such as books, articles, and websites, to learn the patterns and structure of human language. Once the training process is complete, the model can generate responses to text prompts by using the context of the input text to predict the most appropriate response. This is achieved by using a technique called autoregressive language modeling, where the model generates each word of the response based on the previous words generated. The more data the model is trained on, the better it becomes at generating contextually appropriate responses. This allows it to understand and respond to a wide range of text inputs, from simple questions to complex conversations. Overall, ChatGPT is an impressive feat of artificial intelligence that has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with machines and each other. ChatGPT has many applications across various fields, and its natural language processing capabilities make it a versatile tool for a wide range of tasks. Here are some examples of how ChatGPT can be used in various industries and fields. Customer service. Chatbots are increasingly used in customer service to handle simple queries, freeing human representatives to handle more complex issues. ChatGPT can be used to create chatbots that are capable of understanding customer questions and providing accurate and helpful responses. For example, if a customer wants to know the status of their order, ChatGPT can quickly look up the information and provide an update in a conversational manner. Education. ChatGPT can be used to create educational chatbots that can help students learn and revise concepts through interactive conversations. For example, a student can ask a ChatGPT-powered chatbot a question about a particular topic, and the chatbot can provide them with an answer in a conversational manner. This can make learning more engaging and enjoyable for students. Healthcare. ChatGPT can be used to provide virtual health consultations, where patients can interact with chatbots that provide them with medical advice and support. For example, a patient can describe their symptoms to a ChatGPT-powered chatbot, which can provide initial guidance on what to do next. News and journalism. ChatGPT can be used to generate news articles and summaries, providing journalists with the ability to create content quickly for their readers. For example, a journalist can provide a prompt to ChatGPT, and the model can generate an article based on the prompt, saving the journalist time and effort. Entertainment. ChatGPT can be used to create interactive games, stories, and other forms of entertainment that rely on natural language processing and AI-generated content. For example, a chatbot game can be created where the player interacts with a ChatGPT-powered chatbot to solve puzzles or navigate a storyline. Research. ChatGPT can be used to analyze large volumes of text data and extract valuable insights, such as sentiment analysis and topic modeling. For example, a researcher can use ChatGPT to analyze social media posts related to a particular topic and identify common themes or sentiments. Business: ChatGPT can be used to analyze customer feedback, social media posts, and other forms of text data to identify patterns and trends, helping businesses make informed decisions. For example, a company can use ChatGPT to analyze customer reviews and identify common complaints or issues with their products or services. ChatGPT has many potential applications across various fields, and its ability to generate human-like responses to text prompts makes it a powerful tool for natural language processing and communication. Language modeling and natural language processing are two important concepts that are fundamental to understanding ChatGPT's capabilities. Language modeling refers to the process of building a model that can predict the probability of a sequence of words in a language. Language modeling aims to develop a model that can accurately predict the likelihood of a particular sequence of words in a sentence or text document. Language modeling is important in natural language processing because it allows machines to understand and generate human-like responses to text prompts. Natural language processing, NLP, refers to the ability of machines to understand and process human language. NLP involves many different techniques, including language modeling, sentiment analysis, and entity recognition. NLP is used to build chatbots, language translation systems, and other applications that involve interacting with humans in natural language. In the context of ChatGPT, the language model is trained on a massive corpus of text data, which allows it to generate responses to text prompts that are contextually appropriate and grammatically correct. The model uses a technique called autoregressive language modeling, which involves predicting the most likely next word in a sentence based on the previous words generated. This allows ChatGPT to generate natural and coherent responses to text prompts, making it an invaluable tool for natural language processing. Overall, language modeling and natural language processing are key concepts in understanding ChatGPT and its capabilities. Using these techniques, ChatGPT can generate human-like responses to text prompts, making it a powerful tool for communication and information exchange. Neural networks and deep learning are critical components of ChatGPT's natural language processing capabilities. Neural networks are computational models that are designed to mimic the structure and function of the human brain. They consist of multiple layers of interconnected nodes, which can learn from data and perform complex computations. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses deep neural networks to model and solve complex problems. Deep learning algorithms can learn from large amounts of data, making them ideal for natural languages processing tasks such as language modeling, sentiment analysis, and text classification. In the context of ChatGPT, deep learning is used to train the model on a massive corpus of text data, which allows it to generate contextually appropriate responses to text prompts. The model is trained using a technique called unsupervised learning, where the model is not given explicit instructions on what to learn but rather learns patterns and structures in the data on its own. For example, the model can be trained on a large corpus of text data, such as books or articles, to learn the patterns and structures of human language. Once the model is trained, it can generate responses to text prompts based on the context of the input text. One of the benefits of deep learning is its ability to handle large amounts of data and learn complex patterns. For example, deep learning can be used in image recognition tasks, where a neural network can learn to recognize objects in images by analyzing large datasets of labeled images. Overall, neural networks and deep learning are essential components of ChatGPT's natural language processing capabilities. Using these techniques, ChatGPT can learn from large amounts of text data and generate human-like responses to text prompts. This makes it a powerful tool for communication, research, and other natural language processing applications. Interacting with ChatGPT is a straightforward process that involves providing text prompts to the model and receiving responses in return. Here are some tips on how to interact with ChatGPT effectively. Choose a clear and concise prompt. When interacting with ChatGPT, it's important to provide a clear and concise prompt that the model can easily understand. This will help to ensure that the response generated is contextually appropriate and relevant to the prompt. For example, instead of asking, "Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?" you can ask, "What are your hobbies?" or "What do you like to do in your free time?" Use proper grammar and spelling. ChatGPT is designed to understand and respond to text prompts, so it's important to use proper grammar and spelling when communicating with the model. This will help ensure the response generated is grammatically correct and easy to understand. For example, instead of "What is your favorite book?" you can write, "What is your favorite book?" Be patient. ChatGPT may take a few moments to generate a response, especially if the prompt is complex or requires significant processing power. Being patient and allowing the model enough time to generate a response is essential. Engage in a conversation. ChatGPT is designed to generate responses to text prompts, so it's important to engage in a conversation with the model to get the most out of the interaction. This can involve asking follow-up questions or providing additional context to the conversation. For example, if ChatGPT responds to your question about its favorite book with, "I like science fiction," you can follow up with, "What is your favorite science fiction book?" Overall, interacting with ChatGPT is a simple process that involves providing text prompts and receiving responses in return. Following these tips ensures that the conversation is engaging, contextually appropriate, and grammatically correct. Choosing the right prompts is critical to getting the best responses from ChatGPT. Here are some tips on how to choose the right prompts to get the most out of your interactions with ChatGPT. Keep it simple. When choosing prompts, it's best to keep them simple and straightforward. This will help to ensure that the response generated by ChatGPT is relevant and contextually appropriate. For example, instead of asking a complex question like, "What is the meaning of life?" you can ask a simpler question like, "What are some good books to read?" Provide enough context. When choosing prompts, it's important to provide enough context to help ChatGPT understand what you're asking. This will help to ensure that the response generated is relevant and informative. For example, instead of asking, "What's the weather like?" you can ask, "What's the weather like in New York City?" Ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions can lead to more interesting and engaging conversations with ChatGPT. These types of questions encourage ChatGPT to provide more detailed and informative responses. For example, instead of asking a closed-ended question like, "Do you like pizza?" you can ask an open-ended question like, "What are some of your favorite foods?" Provide feedback. Feedback to ChatGPT can help improve the quality of the responses generated. This can involve correcting grammatical errors or providing additional context to the conversation. For example, if ChatGPT generates a response that is grammatically incorrect, you can provide feedback by saying, "Actually, that should be your instead of your." Overall, choosing the right prompts is critical to getting the best responses from ChatGPT. By keeping prompts simple, providing enough context, asking open-ended questions, and providing feedback, you can ensure that your interactions with ChatGPT are engaging, informative, and contextually appropriate. While ChatGPT is a powerful language model with impressive natural language processing capabilities, it has some limitations that should be understood. Here are some examples of the limitations of ChatGPT. Lack of common sense. ChatGPT lacks common sense, which means that it may only sometimes be able to understand the nuances of a particular situation. For example, if you ask ChatGPT, "Can you fly to the moon?" it may generate a response that suggests it's possible, even though it's not. Limited knowledge. While ChatGPT has been trained on a massive corpus of text data, it may need to gain knowledge about every topic. For example, if you ask ChatGPT a highly specialized question related to a niche field, it may need to be able to provide an accurate response. Bias in training data. ChatGPT's responses may be influenced by bias in the training data it was exposed to. For example, if the training data contains biased language or perspectives, this bias may be reflected in the responses generated by ChatGPT. Inability to handle visual information. ChatGPT is a language model, which means that it does not have the ability to process visual information. This limits its ability to interact with the world in the way that humans do, which can be a significant limitation in certain applications. Tendency to generate repetitive responses. ChatGPT may sometimes generate repetitive responses, especially if the prompt is similar to something it has encountered before. This can make conversations with ChatGPT less engaging and informative. While ChatGPT is a powerful language model with impressive natural language processing capabilities, it has some limitations that should be understood. By being aware of these limitations, users can interact with ChatGPT in a more informed and effective way. Fine-tuning ChatGPT for specific tasks is a process of retraining the model on a smaller, domain-specific dataset to improve its performance on a particular task. This technique can be used to adapt ChatGPT's natural language processing capabilities to a specific application or domain, such as customer service, healthcare, or finance. Here are some steps involved in fine-tuning ChatGPT for specific tasks. Identify the specific task. The first step in fine-tuning ChatGPT is identifying the specific task you want to improve its performance. This could be anything from generating product recommendations to answering customer service queries. Collect domain-specific data. Once you have identified the task, you need to collect a domain-specific dataset that can be used to retrain the model. This dataset should contain examples of text inputs and outputs you want ChatGPT to perform well on. For example, if you want to improve ChatGPT's performance in customer service, you could collect a dataset of customer queries and corresponding responses from previous customer service interactions. Pre-process the data. Before retraining the model, you need to pre-process the data to prepare it for training. This could involve removing duplicates, splitting the dataset into training and validation sets, and converting the data into a format that ChatGPT can use. Retrain the model. Once the data is pre-processed, you can retrain the ChatGPT model on the domain-specific dataset. This involves fine-tuning the weights of the model to better adapt to the specific task. The model is trained on the new dataset using a technique called transfer learning, where the existing knowledge and parameters of the model are leveraged to learn from the new dataset. Evaluate the model. After it has been retrained, you need to evaluate its performance on a separate dataset not used in training. This will help you to determine whether the fine-tuning has improved ChatGPT's performance on the specific task. For example, you can evaluate the performance of ChatGPT on a test set of customer queries and see how accurately it generates responses. Overall, fine-tuning ChatGPT for specific tasks is a powerful technique that can be used to adapt the model's natural language processing capabilities to a specific domain or application. By collecting and pre-processing domain-specific data, retraining the model, and evaluating its performance, users can improve the quality and relevance of ChatGPT's responses. Combining ChatGPT with other AI models is a powerful technique that can enhance ChatGPT's natural language processing capabilities and enable it to perform more complex tasks. Here are some examples of how ChatGPT can be combined with other AI models. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is a technique used to determine the emotional tone of a piece of text. By combining ChatGPT with a sentiment analysis model, you can enable it to understand the emotional tone of a conversation and respond appropriately. For example, ChatGPT can be programmed to respond with empathy and understanding if a customer expresses frustration in a customer service chat. Entity recognition. Entity recognition is a technique used to identify and classify entities in a piece of text, such as names, locations, and dates. Combining ChatGPT with an entity recognition model enables it to understand the specific entities being discussed in a conversation and respond accordingly. For example, if a customer mentions a specific product in a chat, ChatGPT can be programmed to provide information and recommendations about that product. Machine translation. Machine translation is a technique used to translate text from one language to another. Combining ChatGPT with a machine translation model enables it to communicate with users in multiple languages. For example, if a customer speaks Spanish in a chat, ChatGPT can be programmed to respond in Spanish, enabling more effective communication and customer service. Speech recognition. Speech recognition is a technique used to convert spoken language into text. Combining ChatGPT with a speech recognition model enables it to understand spoken language and respond accordingly. For example, if a customer calls a customer service hotline, ChatGPT can be programmed to understand the spoken query and respond with relevant information. Overall, combining ChatGPT with other AI models can enhance its natural language processing capabilities and enable it to perform more complex tasks. Users can create more powerful and effective conversational AI systems by integrating ChatGPT with sentiment analysis, entity recognition, machine translation, or speech recognition models. ChatGPT has been the subject of significant research and development over the past few years, with several advancements and improvements being made to the model. Here are some of the latest advancements and research in ChatGPT. GPT-3. GPT-3 is the latest version of the ChatGPT model, released by OpenAI in 2020. It is the largest and most powerful version of ChatGPT to date, with 175 billion parameters. GPT-3 has been shown to be capable of performing a wide range of natural language processing tasks, including language translation, summarization, and conversation generation. Zero-shot learning. Zero-shot learning is a technique that enables ChatGPT to generate responses to tasks it has not been explicitly trained on. This means that ChatGPT can perform new tasks without requiring additional training data. For example, if ChatGPT has been trained on English text, it can still generate responses to text prompts in other languages. Few-shot learning. Few-shot learning is a technique that enables ChatGPT to perform well on new tasks with only a small amount of training data. ChatGPT can adapt quickly to new applications and domains without requiring large amounts of data to be retrained. Bias reduction. Bias reduction is an area of research that focuses on reducing bias in ChatGPT's responses. This can be achieved by training the model on more diverse datasets or using techniques like counterfactual data augmentation to generate less biased responses. Multimodal learning. Multimodal learning is a technique that enables ChatGPT to process and generate responses that combine both textual and visual information. For example, ChatGPT can be trained to generate responses to image prompts or to generate descriptions of images based on textual prompts. Overall, these advancements and research in ChatGPT are helping to improve the model's natural language processing capabilities and expand its applications to new domains and tasks. With continued research and development, ChatGPT will become an even more powerful communication and information exchange tool. If you're interested in learning more about ChatGPT and its applications, several resources can help you explore the topic further. Here are some examples. OpenAI. OpenAI is the research organization behind ChatGPT, and their website provides a wealth of information about the model, including research papers, blog posts, and tutorials. GitHub. The ChatGPT model and its associated code are open sources and available on GitHub. This is a great resource for developers who want to explore the model's architecture and functionality. YouTube. Many YouTube channels and videos are dedicated to exploring ChatGPT and its applications. These can be excellent resources for visual learners who prefer video content. Online courses. Several online courses are available that cover ChatGPT and its applications. These courses typically include lectures, assignments, and projects that provide a comprehensive learning experience. Research papers. There are many research papers published on ChatGPT and related topics, including natural language processing and deep learning. These papers can provide insights into the latest advancements and techniques in the field. Overall, there are many resources available for those interested in learning more about ChatGPT and its applications. By exploring these resources, users can gain a deeper understanding of the model's capabilities and potential and stay up to date with the latest research and developments in the field. The future of ChatGPT is both exciting and potentially transformative, with the model's natural language processing capabilities opening up new possibilities for communication, information exchange, and automation. Here are some potential impacts that ChatGPT could have on society in the future. Improved customer service. ChatGPT has the potential to revolutionize customer service by providing instant, personalized responses to customer queries. This could lead to improved customer satisfaction and reduced costs for businesses. Increased efficiency. ChatGPT can automate many tasks that currently require human input, such as data entry, content generation, and language translation. This could lead to increased efficiency and productivity in many industries. Improved healthcare. ChatGPT can be used to analyze medical records, provide personalized recommendations to patients, and assist healthcare professionals in diagnosis and treatment. This could lead to improved health outcomes and reduced costs in the healthcare industry. Enhanced education. ChatGPT can be used to provide personalized tutoring and educational resources to students and assist educators in grading and assessment. This could lead to improved learning outcomes and reduced costs in the education industry. Increased accessibility. ChatGPT can provide communication and information access to individuals with disabilities or language barriers, enabling greater accessibility and inclusion in society. While these potential impacts are exciting, it's essential to consider the potential risks and challenges associated with ChatGPT's widespread use. These could include privacy concerns, bias in training data, and job displacement due to automation. Overall, the future of ChatGPT is likely to be transformative, with the model's natural language processing capabilities opening up new possibilities for communication, information exchange, and automation. By understanding both the potential benefits and risks associated with ChatGPT's use, we can work to ensure that the model is developed and deployed responsibly and ethically, which maximizes its benefits for society.